Enjoying the show? You can help others find it and enjoy it too by giving us a 5-star rating or review. If you feel like reaching out to us with a question or comment, you can send us an email at mywifetherd@gmail.com. And don't forget to visit our website at mywifethedietitian.com, as well as our social media pages. We're on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. Enjoy the show. That's Rob and Sandra from My Wife the Dietitian, and this is Nutrition Nuggets.
Hey, Rob.
Hey, Sandra.
I got a nugget for you.
Do you? Again. You had one for me. Oh, there it is right there. The edamame. I love that word. It's just such a fun word to say.
I know.
Right?
It's a fun little nugget to eat.
Yeah. They're tasty little fellas.
What are they?
They're edamames.
Yeah, but what are they?
Oh, what are they? They're beans or some kind of legume, right?
They're green vegetable soybeans. And they're young, and they're sweet, and they're not very beany or bitter. They're so delicious.
They sure are.
And they're loaded with nutrition.
Oh, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Aren't most beans loaded with nutrition?
They are, but remember we talked about lentils recently?
Lentils. Yeah, no, I remember.
Lentili chili.
Oh, yeah. The lentili.
Lentils and other legumes do not have all of the amino acids to make a complete protein, but soybeans do.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's why you have to eat them with rice, or not soybeans, but the other beans. You got to eat them with something to get
historically, that's what people do. But
okay.
It's like if you have a combination of different foods over the day, you're getting that complementary amino acids. But with the soybeans, it's a complete protein.
So it's just like eating a big steak.
They have all the amino acids. It's definitely not like eating a big steak.
No, but your body will be like getting the same things, the same proteins, I mean. Well, kind of, sort of. Okay, I was just going to confuse people.
Totally. It's a plant food. It's a food that a lot of restaurants have as an appetizer.
Yeah, I've seen that. And I think it's kind of supposed to be trendy and like, do you know what I mean? I don't think that was on the menu back in 1980. I think it's a new hip kind of vegetarian trendy kind of thing that restaurants are throwing on their menu to try to be hip. And
yeah, I think the Japanese have been eating them kind of as just like Americans eat peanuts with beer. They eat edamame
with their green tea. That's why they're so healthy, probably, because peanuts and beer versus edamame and green tea.
Oh, I don't know if it's with green tea.
Oh, probably.
But it's, kind of like an appetizer, just the way that we eat peanuts. And they do usually come with salt, lots of salt on them in the appetizer at the restaurant. Like
they're a little bowl of them and they're heated. Because you do that at home sometimes. We have frozen edamame that's what you're holding up and shaking around over there. Mm-hmm. And you just microwave it for a couple minutes or something, right? And then throw some salt on it and it's good to go.
Good.
Oh, they're so good.
So good. Yeah. They're so there's two kinds that you buy in the grocery store in the frozen food section.
Oh, let me guess. They're in the peel and not in the peel.
The pod.
Pod, okay. You peel the pod.
Exactly. Can you eat the pod?
I wouldn't. I don't think anybody else would enjoy it either. Maybe a gerbil. Gerbil would probably enjoy the pod, but I don't think a person would enjoy it. It's probably really rough and tough. And
you don't eat the outside.
Yeah, no.
Okay. And you can actually, it's really cool the way if you have the whole bean pod and you can just
you can just peel it with your teeth.
Yeah.
Is that you're doing the charades? People can't see what you're doing.
And then you can eat three little
round rhymes with circle.
You can eat 3 of the beans all at once with one pod.
If you want to make it a little fun game. Yeah.
Yeah, but you don't eat the outside.
No.
And you have to cook them. So the ones that are frozen, you just have to heat up. But they're just like other beans that you need to cook. You can't eat them raw. Why
would you buy the ones in the pod? Who would buy those? How would you use those?
Same thing in the restaurant. They're offered in the as an appetizer.
In the pod?
Mm-hmm.
Really? I wonder if they're different somehow.
No, it's just they're either out of the pod or in the pod.
But if you can't eat the pod, what's the point of even having the pod?
It's like getting peanuts in a shell or out of the shell.
Oh, yeah, I suppose they're cheaper or something. I don't know. I just wondered if they were used.
It's just less process, like one less step.
True,
that you do at home.
Right. Okay.
And usually the salt's on top of the pod. So.
There you go.
Or like a pumpkin seed, that kind of thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So edamame is the Japanese word for green vegetable soybeans.
I like the word edamame better.
Edamame. It's such a cool name, eh?
It is, yeah.
And you're right. Like, we didn't used to eat them. Like, that wasn't something that was common to eat like 20 years ago.
Neither was sushi, though. So I guess world global cuisine has become more fashionable in North America anyway. But yeah, I'm glad. It's nice to have some different options.
Mm-hmm. Yes. So
tell me about the nutritional sort of profile of these little fellas.
Good question. So we already talked about the protein, the amino acid profile, like a complete protein.
So you don't need to eat them with rice or whatever. What is it?
You could, though. There a lot of times they are in the rice bowls or the Buddha bowls or the poke bowls would have edamame as part of the bean.
Right.
And that's awesome because they have the nice texture and they're very green. And that green, to me, it reminds me of folate because I think of green leafy vegetables have a lot of folate, and actually they are so high in folate. So lentils, remember we just talked about them? Mm-hmm. 3/4 of a cup of lentils gives you about 265 milligrams of folate, and half a cup of edamame, which is probably about a serving that we'd have as an appetizer or in a meal. It's almost got 200 micrograms. So almost the same as lentils, like really good amount of folate.
Nice.
Yeah. And a lot of people, you know how we did the nutrigenomics?
Mm-hmm.
And you and I both have an elevated risk variant. We need to make sure we're getting enough folate in our diet, right?
Okay,
and
right. Yeah,
that's like 400 micrograms a day. So
we need to eat lots of beans.
So beans are great. Lentils. Edamame is a really good thing to include.
I'm going to eat some edamame.
They're so good. And the other element that's super important that a lot of people don't get enough of, and we've talked about this a little bit before, it's kind of like a B vitamin, choline.
Choline, isn't that in eggs?
Yeah.
That's the thing in the yolk, right?
Yeah, exactly. Right. So again, really high in edamame. So excellent source. We need about 425 as a woman milligrams a day of choline. Mm-hmm. And in half a cup of edamame, you get about 1/4 of that, 107 milligrams of choline.
That's a good start.
Yeah, it's a really good. Well, the thing is with all these vitamins, minerals, and nutritional elements, like having a varied diet and including lots of different food every day, then you're more likely to reach your recommended amounts of all of these.
Right, right.
So edamame is a really good addition to your weekly menu, just like lentils.
Yeah, yeah.
Right? So, I mean, we have done lots of episodes on beans. They're good for your heart, and other, making a salad a meal, and different episodes on beans and including more beans in your week. Mm-hmm. And edamame fits that criteria.
It sure does.
It sure does. And another bonus, calcium. Very high in calcium.
Oh, wow, really?
Mm-hmm. Soybean.
Funny.
Just like, soy milk.
Yeah, true. I always think of calcium as coming from dairy, typically. So when you say things like it comes from soybeans and like whatever fish has it, it just is... It throws me for a loop every time.
Half a cup of edamame is 130 milligrams of calcium, which is pretty awesome.
Oh, wow.
Most people, 1,200 milligrams is what you need, a lot of people. And also edamame, because it's soy, it potentially can help with hot flushes and perimenopausal symptoms. So, and it also, they're finding that it might reduce risk of prostate cancer. So there's a lot of benefits, heart health, and it's high in fiber. The edamame are not GMO, and because they're grown to be eaten by humans, a lot of the GMO are grown for animal feed. So like soybeans for animal.
Oh, yeah.
Whereas edamame are usually for humans, grown for humans.
Oh, I like that.
The other way we eat them are roasted.
Have we had them roasted?
We have them in the cupboard. Yeah, the trail mix.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, they're delicious like that. They are crunchy like a peanut.
Exactly.
Yeah, no, those are tasty.
They're so good.
They get a little bit dry in your mouth. Like they dry your mouth out a little bit.
Yeah, I think that's why they come with cranberries.
Yeah, I mean, not a big deal. You just got to drink your water. But I suppose if you eat enough peanuts, it'll dry your mouth out too. But they're kind of like soda crackers, you know what I mean? So like if you have a handful of those, it'll kind of leave your mouth kind of pasty.
Mm-hmm. They're a good addition on a salad.
Oh, they're great on a salad.
They're quite crunchy and usually a little salty.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So there's different ways to include them, and I highly recommend people try edamames.
There you go. Edamame for the win. If you want more great tips, check out our website. It's mywifethedietitian.com. We've got a great newsletter that comes out once a week. You can sign up for that. It's free. If you have questions for us, shoot them to our email. It's mywifetherd@gmail.com. Be happy to put a show together to answer your question. We are also on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. You can reach out to us there as well. We love hearing your feedback. You can rate and review the show. That's a great way to give us feedback. You can also just shoot us some comments. That's also welcome as well. Share with your friends too. That's super helpful. Helps us. And I'm sure your friend would love to hear a new show. All right, that is it for today. We will be back next Monday with a full episode. So until then, have a fantastic week, everyone. Thanks for joining us today on My Wife the Dietitian. If you like what you heard, don't be shy. Leave us a comment or review, and be sure to share our podcast with your friends. If you'd like to hear more, hit that subscribe button. You can also follow us on our social media pages for updates, episode trailers, and other odds and ends. For more info and links on what we discussed on today's episode, check the show notes. We'll be back next week with another informative and fun-filled episode.